Like we could be running Crocodile.
You're,
Um,
I mean,
it'd be
yeah,
just
Crocodile's
well,
good
no,
for me.
no. We could try running Miller. That's what we could do.
Sounds good.
So just waiting for the countdown. Good to go. Sorry for the clickety clacks of the keyboard.
Don't worry, if you were here for the Undertale speed run, it was all the clickety clacks because half that game is button mashing.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's especially if you have a mechanical keyboard by your mic. So
Yep. I'll wait on Strises for the go.
all right,
I'm gonna take Yup as a go.
sounds good to me.
Give us the
All right.
Hold on.
So,
Hold on.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're starting now. I think. Woo.
Do you want to start explaining what's going on here in this first area, Tricro?
Well, there's this predetermined first little area. So there's a pathway and there's a room we have to go to. We basically have to just go to that one extra room. Everything along the way will be predetermined in this one. Same will be the case for the next dungeon, but for the rest of it, no, completely random.
And by predetermined, you don't mean you just mean the characters we encounter and where in the dungeon layout. The fights
Yes.
themselves, whether you miss, whether you hit, whether you crit, that's still up to chance.
So,
For reference, I'm having an amazing time right now.
for reference,
Oh.
I'm okay.
Darn, I was hoping it was just me.
Sorry, no.
It's okay.
I got pushed back.
I crit the back row.
So, some things you'll see us do, or you'll see me do differently because I'm on PS4, is menuing's a little different. Actually, I think
Done with Old Road.
If Tricro,
I'm also done.
Skip, I'm not done. I'm not close to being done.
Yeah, I had a good time. Don't worry.
If you want to explain controller strats or what I do on a normal basis.
I can do in a second.
Yeah, they're going to do some menuing. I guess I can explain it now. So, in normal dungeons, we have a chance to scout or see what's coming up on some of the dungeons. And that's if you have a controller plugged in. For some reason, that's how it works. So they're playing. I know Tricro is. I think Skip's also playing with a
Welcome
controller.
home, such as it is.
Yep, yeah, we got the controller set up. Yep. So we were using both keyboard and controller to navigate between rooms so that we can move while scouting.
So while
Soldiers and outlaws.
we actually have to wait for them to finish all their voice lines before we can go into the next dungeon. So that's why I took the time just to name a few dudes, a few assorted different names.
I completely forgot that step. I'm so
Ah,
not
it's cool. I just
doing it.
decided to.
You don't really lose any time doing it as long as you have a keyboard.
No, as long as you're actually doing it before the last voice line goes, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm going into the next dungeon here.
And so yeah, as Tricro said before, this is all this Ruins 1 area, as we call it. Ruins 1 is all predetermined about who you see, where, and when, so the only variable is whether you hit, whether you crit, whether you miss, etc.
There's also a slight turn order, but that's decided by the speed variable, which each character has.
And they have a speed value, but it's still a range. It's not a completely predetermined thing.
Yeah, just because this Plague Doctor has 7 speed down at the bottom left here, doesn't mean they'll always go first, or higher than someone else.
In radiance, may we find victory.
For a good example of that, the starting characters that you saw us with in the Old Road, Renauld and Dismas, there are Crusader and Highwayman. Crusader is possibly the slowest character, and every now and then he will act before the Highwayman on the Old Road. Every now and then. So it's got a lot of variability in there.
So our first character in the first row, the Crusader, will always have the same 2 abilities, the same 2 like subset of perks. One of them is Kleptomancy, which means they might randomly activate some of the items along the way.
Unfortunately, he steals it, so it's not like you get it into your inventory or anything like that.
Yep.
He'll just take it for himself.
Because kleptomancy is stealing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
An interesting thing coming up here at the end of this first ruins area. As you can see in the top right, this is a scout mission, which means you have to explore 90% of the rooms. So in these short missions that we do, that means all but one room that you have to actually go into. Now, you don't have to clear the room of enemies, you just have to go into that room. So the strategy for the end of Ruins 1 is to head all the way over to this bottom right-hand corner room, enter the room, and then retreat out, as opposed to fighting and defeating everyone. You do take some stress, which is bad in this game. Stress meter you can see down here in white.
If you get to 100 stress, you'll have a random chance to go crazy or go virtuous. And if you get to 200, you'll have a heart attack and potentially die.
Yeah, nearly
So
guaranteed.
don't do that.
You don't want that. Yeah. Oh, great, retreat failed. That's awesome.
Hey, time to catch up.
Can I catch up?
Another retreat failed. Oh, this is great. This is...
So every character has a chance to actually retreat. And if any of us goes into the room and we're actually surprised, we have to wait a whole round before. Luckily, I'm surprised, so I have to do that.
Hey, I can catch up. 'Cause I'm still way behind.
Nobody useful.
But don't worry, I've had terrible runs of this before.
Come back and beat the person who we raised. For reference, the last time that this was in a marathon was at Midwest Speed Fest, and it was a race between me and Trico, and Trico was 6 minutes behind me and still came back and won.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of chance to get better RNG later and catch up.
Yep.
Right now, I am ahead of my PB time, which is great.
Unfortunately, I failed the first. I got surprised in that, so I had to wait like a minute.
Oh, I forgot this is the last fight. I can just leave this.
Oh, that's the worst when you get distracted and you forget the strat. No!
Now I'm out of here. Give me good characters, game. Give me a Hellion.
Did you say Hellion? Because I got a Hellion.
I've got a Grave Robber and a Houndsmaster.
Fitting end to my folly.
I got 2 bounty hunters.
On us all.
Not who I wanted to use.
100%.
So I'm
Alright, so
still-
now, from onwards, all of the missions that we go into will be completely randomized. Either we'll be doing 100% room battles, which is the slightly preferable one, or we'll be doing 90% scout missions. The reason why we want to do 100% room battles is because when we go into a room and we do the battle, there's a chance that's the only room battle, so we'll get out of the dungeon really quickly.
Or there's a chance that there's 2 more.
May we find victory.
Yeah. Or there's a chance there's one at the very other side of the dungeon, and it's a terrible dungeon.
I got a really
A
nice
fast dungeon is somewhere around 3 minutes, and they can go up to 11 or 12 if you're really unlucky.
Yep.
Or if you run
But
into
hopefully that
a
won't
fighter,
happen.
Knock on wood.
Oh, don't even say those words.
Hey, we'd get record right now if we ran into the collector.
That's true.
Spirits are lifted.
So there are like mini sub-bosses in the game, which we do have some categories for.
Knowing uncertainty. The
And that's
birthplace
also
of
why
dread.
this is such a cool speed game to watch people play, is because you never know when someone's about ready to pull ahead.
Yeah, like I might have a dungeon here that'll make me +4, but then like have a 2-minute Necromancer.
Yeah.
Which is completely something I would happen.
Yes, that has happened to you.
You're welcome.
Oh, on Scout. I don't know which way to go. I guaranteed I've gone the wrong way. I just almost a guarantee. I shouldn't have said
I
anything
mean, you
about
have
the
to,
PB.
don't you?
Yeah, I shouldn't have said the thing about the PB. That was my mistake.
So if this is like my only battle coming up here, then we're in really good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Well, I'm walking to my second room battle in 100% room battles right now. And there are 3 unexplored rooms, so...
I'll have 3 battles here. Which isn't ideal. If this was for like, if this was Tricro doing PB attempts, he'd probably quit.
Yeah, I would have already quit by now. Actually, no, I would have waited until 4 minutes. If this was the last battle, I would have kept it. I reset if it's above 4 minutes. It's crazy.
Oh man, this is a bad dungeon.
This is more than likely a bad dungeon, but...
I'm glad I got the scat though, because if I went the wrong way, there's 2 hallway battles back to back.
Oof.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hallway battles are never good for any strat that you're going after. Just unneeded battles.
Yeah, there are just sometimes you can get a random battle in the hallway, hence hallway battle. And there's no benefit to doing them. I mean, you get some money and some stuff sometimes, but like other than that, nothing. And for the run, we don't need those things anyway, so 100% no uses.
You do need money. You can run out if you get really unlucky. But normally, avoiding all the extra money other than what drops in battle, you'll be just fine.
I'm not going to say what happens if you have too much money, because the last time I said that, he actually showed up.
Oh my gosh. I'm having to go into every room. In fact, I have to backtrack 3 hallways.
PC can use the mouse and obviously select things a lot faster than using controller only.
Yeah.
But there is one run, which Commander has done before, that we do. It's called Crocodile, and it uses the Crimson Court DLC. On PS4, it's broken because all of the negative afflictions that you would get in that area do not, for some reason, apply on PS4. Like, they haven't patched that out yet. So, you can get a completely crazy run on PS4 in that area. So, yeah.
It's the only benefit.
So if you're so inclined.
Yeah.
Anyone out of the ruins too yet?
Almost.
No. I'm at 6.5 minutes of being in there. I had to go to every room. I had to backtrack 3 hallways and be in every room.
Okay, there was a room battle at the very end of, like, a long pathway. But luckily nothing in between, so it's pretty easy here.
I should be out of this in a couple of minutes.
I am in the last battle of ruins too, though, so... Ugh.
As am I.
We're actually kind of all together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's nice.
At least it's a race, right?
Hey.
Stabbing you, and then good.
Although my attacks aren't landing the way they're supposed to.
Cora, yeah. It's kind of low.
They're doing okay at best over here. One of my characters does have a disease, but it's not a threatening one.
Oh, death's door.
Ooh, really?
It's okay.
Wow.
It's the Vestal who I'm going to be ditching anyways, so it's okay.
Oh, you're still running the Vestal. That's
I
fair
got
enough.
nobody. I got nobody in the stagecoach. Like,
That feels bad.
yeah. Nobody usable, I should say.
Yeah. Okay,
go.
I'm out the ruins too.
I am out right now, so we're within a few seconds of each other.
We're actually all close.
A fitting end to my folly.
Okay, I
And a curse
have a
upon us
Crusader,
all.
which can be good.
Ugh, I want double Crusader, double Highwayman.
The bellows blast.
And I got, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Ready to make weapons
What am I supposed to do with this? That's junk. Complete junk.
Let's see here. I have to do a 90% explore. Which sucks, but I don't get much of a choice.
Everybody still getting short missions? No one having to do a scaredy cat skip?
Nope, no one so far. So we don't get to explain that. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Go ahead. I setting you up there, Tricrow.
I know. I'll say it in a second. Oh.
Gotta think, huh?
Yeah, sorry, I just went into my new the next. I went into Ruins 3 and just saw the map. And it's not that bad.
Mine's not terrible either.
I had to do a
supposed to be not
scout.
bad.
I have to do
I need a scout badly.
As in, I had to do the 90% room.
Oh, you had to do a scouting mission.
I have to
Oh.
do
Yeah.
it as well.
No, I got a nice little skirmish here. I actually had a choice of 2 different skirmishes to pick from, so.
I had the choice of 2 different scouts.
Oh, woohoo.
I only had 1 scout. But so far the scout's kind of okay.
But I do, in fact, have 2 doggies, so we're good.
I'm still going Crusader, Highwayman, Bounty Hunter.
I should have scaredy cat skipped to try and get a better party, is what I should have done. But it's okay.
It's not bad.
Now I've got Highwayman.
I decided to go full out and just double upgrade Stagecoach at the first. So you have the option to upgrade your Stagecoach so you have more people spawn there. The first upgrade makes there 3 spawn instead of 2, and the 4th upgrade makes 4 instead of, 2.
I always double upgrade, and I still
Okay.
got junk both times.
In this category, I usually just single.
As the light gains purchase,
Back here. This one's
spirits
easy,
are
it's
lifted
just 2 spiders.
and purpose is made clear.
I mean, this won't be so bad for the Necromancer. I've got Man-at-Arms. He can be okay for this one.
Oh wow. Good job, Spalling. You did well.
Blazing star is born.
There was a 70% chance to, disarm a trap, and you did it. I decided to make my Crusader do it.
Wow.
That's really good.
I mean, I've done that on accident every now and then, but...
I mean, it may or may not have been an accident.
So there are traps as you're walking along the hallways, and if you scouted, you can see on the map there's the trap coming up, it'll show up, and you can click on it and have a chance to disarm it. Different characters have different chances of being able to disarm it, like your Highwayman character does pretty good with it. I believe Houndmasters do pretty well.
Yeah, Highwayman, Hound Monster, those are the higher ones. I think the Bounty Hunter as well, and probably Arbalist. I can't remember.
I can't remember everybody offhand.
I just know these are the characters I probably should, and these are the characters I probably shouldn't. Like the Crusader or the Leper.
Yeah, they don't do so well with that.
Haha.
So, chat just saw me stop in the middle of a hallway and start, cleaning my inventory. That's because I'm paranoid. Not going to say what I'm paranoid about. I'm just going to say I'm paranoid.
You're not going to say the name of the thing that will
Or the
collect you?
Shambler.
Totally the Shambler.
Well, the Shambler is only if you're running dark. It will randomly show up.
Totally.
It's the other one that will come and collect your souls, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Missing out on the deep lore that I don't know about.
That's...
oh, come on! Can't hit with a shot.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Forget one more.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I've got one more hallway battle until I finish. Ruins 2. 3.
I have no idea.
Offensive.
I've not scouted a single time yet in this run. Well, no, I did in Ruins 1, which is completely unnecessary.
There was one pathway to the left which had a hallway battle, and then another hallway battle which I just was able to just not do.
I still have
So that's always nice. Unfortunately, my dogs are getting stressed.
I have no idea is the problem. No idea.
Concentration.
Okay, my last hallway battle is some maggots and spiders, and they're confused. Not confused. You know the thing. Surprised.
We get it. We follow you.
Oh, Reynolds is paranoid. So am I, Reynolds.
We're good.
So am I.
For the record, is actually finished now. The world record right now, this is the time for it. They've already finished.
Yes. Yep. The world records are crazy RNG.
So,
Yeah. Since you can get Ruins 2, 2 and 3 at about 2.5 minutes, there's still lots of time left to save, actually.
Yeah, you can get one. You can actually go into a scouting mission and not fight anything. You get crazy stressed out, but it is possible.
Yeah.
Or you can do
I didn't actually end up doing that during
You can
mine.
do a, yeah, you can also do a one-room, like you explained before, a one-room skirmish mission. So
I hope this is my last fight. I needed to.
A devastating blow.
I have to ditch my Crusader.
As victories mount,
this is not good.
so too
I got
will resistance.
Renault on Death's Door, Dismas almost on Death's Door.
I don't have enough food. Are you freaking kidding me?
Gnawing hunger,
Ah, Dismas is
turning the
powerful,
body against
virtuous.
itself,
That's great.
weakening the mind.
So I have one more battle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 room necro. So about bosses, bosses will always spawn in the tile that's furthest away from you, so the furthest count. So I know that the boss will be in that tile over there, which is 7 rooms away. You can get sometimes as best as like 4 to 5
4?
room dungeons, but what I have here isn't bad.
Cleansed from our lands.
And you can also get dungeons where there are 2 to 3 rooms that are all, say, 5 to 6 tiles away, and so you have no idea which way to go. And that stinks.
Luckily, that doesn't happen too often with Necromancer. It's more of a problem like in Siren. Gosh.
Prince.
We dug
I know, at least that's what I find.
Hmm. Siren, yeah, happens all the time. Siren tends to have a very split path dungeon. I think it also happens to Commander in every race that we do.
Yep.
Let's see. So I can't use this guy. So I gotta use this guy. It's time to stock up. So I'm going to Necro.
Nice.
Hmm. First to last place, that's how this works. That's how this game goes.
Chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility.
I mean, hey, you could have like
My
a
ambition.
4-room necro and then
I
win,
could.
you know?
I know, it's still possible.
Import of something
You can do it.
unremarkable.
But I'm on a nearly
So
9-minute
last time-
Ruins 3, so...
The last
Oh,
time I did this
that's
in a
not fun.
race, I had
No.
a 10-room Necromancer when I faced Skip. What do you think this is?
A devil walks these halls.
You got 10 rooms again?
Only the mad or the desperate go in search
Eh.
of him.
I have the stress. I'm gonna go
Come on,
for
please
Necro.
be here.
There is no
Ugh,
pride in
I have
attack.
to go to every room again.
There can be no
Both Ruins 2 and 3 I've had to visit every room.
mercy of the hamlet
So
is
I just
nothing
did a little
Wow.
trick
when
that-
compared to the
I have-
condition of
I just a
surrounding
little trick to
acres.
try and get a better Necromancer because I'm not beating Tricro if I did that.
I've gone pitch black.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in
Okay.
humility. But
I don't
my
normally do
ambition
this,
was
but if I'm
limitless.
going to beat Tricro
Who
somehow,
could have
I
divined
need
the
to
prophetic
pull something out
import
my
of
butt.
something as unremarkable?
What do you need to do?
I need to not have a
Leg of
7-room
a dead
Necromancer, I need
rat.
to have a 5. So
You
Okay.
escape out.
I escaped out and came back.
Don't worry, one of my dogs are irrational, so...
Halls,
4, 5, 6,
only the
7.
mad or
Oh,
the
are you kidding me?
desperate
1,
go in
2,
search of
3,
him.
4, 5, 6, 7. I now have 2 choices.
Oh,
Oh, don't you love when you have a choice?
I told you it would happen. You're tempting fate by escaping out.
Okay. We're
Oh wait, he's just actually escaping out. I thought he just wasn't camping.
No, I actually escaped out, and now I have 2 7-room choices instead of 1.
Okay, so when you back out of a dungeon, when you go back into the dungeon, it has a chance to change, and that's what he's doing there to try to get a better layout.
advantage.
Except I didn't.
Give them no quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp in the middle here and maybe get a crit scout.
That'd be cool. I'm a hallway battle. Well, I'm one tile and a hallway and one room away from the Necromancer.
Hope blossoms.
I'm one room away from the Necromancer.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
Nice crit. Good dog.
Oh, and this is a fight. And I'm surprised. That's not who I shot. Okay.
I had really bad stagecoaches this whole time. Wow. That is...
Well, loads of occultists and arbalists. Not arbalists. You know what I mean.
I don't.
Antiquitarian.
Oh, right. Antiquarian works great for the profit run because the dodge buff is amazing there, but otherwise, yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But not for the Necromancer. You don't need dodge, you need damage.
Yeah. Ouch. Critting though.
Why did I get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Escape.
We know this,
Fortunately, I had enough cash to do it, so... Yeah, the stress is killing me here, but whatever.
The stress is really killing me right now.
Of course, when you back out of a dungeon, you spend all your money on an account on going out on an expedition, so you have to re-spend all that money.
Because apparently you don't escape. You leave your stuff behind when you flee. You just drop your packs and go. I guess.
I mean, it costs more to buy it than it does to, you know.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
1, 2... 6. Whatever, it's better. Of course, I have a choice here. I have a 3-way choice at the very end.
Precipitates
But whatever.
dizzying fall.
We're just going to go for it at this point.
Injury and despondence.
I gotta hope for some virtuous guys.
Heroism.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Okay, on the last hallway.
I was hoping. Ah, well.
You could still beat me.
It's still possible. I guess I am racing for second at this point.
Yes, it's all okay. It's not bad. Going into the Necro now.
It looks like Commander's marathon record is still standing though, because we had our
Yep.
marathon best. I think we just passed that.
Yeah, I won't do sub 28.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I don't think I can... I almost had enough scouting, but I didn't have enough. The last 2 rooms, so...
Oh, one of us might go insane here. Yep, let's see what your affliction is. You're courageous. Good job.
I was hoping he was better.
Proud of you.
Okay. I'm gonna hope to get a
Radiance
scout
may
here,
we
otherwise I'm
find
gonna camp.
victory.
I did get the scout. Is this the Necromancer right here? Nope, it is a battle, so I gotta backtrack. Luckily, I took the safe route.
Another affliction.
Hmm.
Okay, my second doggy is fearful.
Well, you got 2 of 3 afflicted now?
I've got 2 afflicted, 1 virtuous. Coming up on time immediately, by the way.
Full time.
I'll say when my time is. Now.
It's when he clicks return to Hamlet, yeah.
Even
Good job, buddy.
old
Yay!
What
is
time
bent
did
on
you get?
preventing passage.
28:44.
Yeah, I'll write that down here in a second.
The light, the promise of safety.
1, 2, 3, 4 rooms to go.
I have a lot.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
I have a lot.
Oh, I keep getting hallway battles.
I have 3 battles left.
Another abomination cleansed
And
the land.
if I don't scout... Oh, masochistic, Ronald.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Back.
So instead of attacking the enemy, occasionally he'll hit himself on the head with his own sword. So, what you gonna do?
Or just the normal Tuesday. Okay, I have this battle. And then the Necromancer hallway, but there's a battle in the Necromancer hallway. So, I do something that no one else does. I camp, because safe strats. I normally suck at this game.
Yeah, when you're camping, you can get slight buffs. Unfortunately, if you don't have a ability which stop nighttime ambushes, then you're likely to you could get a chance to get a fight. That's often why I don't like doing it.
Yep. Yeah, right now I don't have a party that has prevent nighttime ambush, so I won't be doing that. I should get rid of that campfire log. Don't want to run into some certain collecting villain.
Masochistic. Yay!
Hey.
Average
There's
Tuesday.
the scout I'm looking for.
Find it in no
He's also
short
on Death's
supply.
Door.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh. Now you're on Death's Door, alright.
As life ebbs,
Done.
terrible vistas
If you
of
die, this is
emptiness
gonna
reveal
suck.
themselves.
Death's Door.
Keep scouting, please. Tell me which way to go. There we go. Good, I got the scout I needed to find out where the Necromancer is. Whew. Alright. Oh, no more battles. I'm going straight to Necromancer.
Aww. I have to camp, otherwise I'm dying.
Fill up on food here.
Promises success.
Throw in some holy waters for some buffs. Here we go. Into the Necromancer fight. So the Necromancer, if you've never fought him before in the game, he will constantly spawn these bone soldiers in front of you. You want to kind of keep control of the bone soldiers, but you also need to hack away at the Necromancer. He'll keep moving himself back. So if you have Crusaders, since they do really well against taking them out, it's good to use the Crusaders to keep the ads under control, and then use your other, your other heroes to keep inflicting the Necromancer with bleed and other afflictions, and just straight damage.
A death by inches.
Although it is a perfectly good strat to use your Crusader to attack the Necromancer, because he does do an extra damage against Unholy as well, and he is also Unholy, so
Correct.
there is that.
Which is why, honestly, a double Crusader like I'm running right now actually can work really well.
So you had a fine party composition.
In the very last, but he's the level 0 coming in here, so because I didn't get him until the very last stagecoach.
Okay, here we go. I'm
Gotcha.
getting a
The way
Necromancer.
is
I
lit.
need to
The
hope for some
path is
crits.
clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Should be one last round here with the Necromancer.
Terrible. Nightmare-made material.
Probably.
Alright, I'm coming up on time here. Just kill the Necromancer. And that's time for me. 33-13. Yeah, I can honestly say it's better than the first time I ever ran it, so that's good.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
There's a chance I can still have issues.
So here's also another interesting choice that the developers made when coding the PS4 version. If you watched mine, you noticed that when I beat the Necromancer, the skeleton who was still alive automatically died. That does not happen on the PS4 version. He has to take out any ads that have spawned separately.
Yes.
To add a little bit of information to that, I think just the PS4 is on an older version of the game, and I think it's more of a newer feature, actually, from what I remember. Yeah, Because I'm pretty sure the Crimson Court is also the older version of Crimson Court, from what I'm aware.
That could be. I've been playing the game for a while. I honestly don't remember if that was a change.
I played back in a long time. I played back in Nam, you know.
I mean, I played this. I've been playing this. I've only been speedrunning it
Necromancer's dead,
recently,
so
but I've
my
been playing it
time's
for a while as
coming up.
well.
I also
Oh,
have
cool.
You can do it, guy.
Can die again.
We're gonna lunge to finish this off. So my time is time. That was like
Success
34,
so
46.
clearly in view.
Nice work.
What was all of our times?
Really, trick of the
So it's
Oh, okay, it's on
2044. Yeah, 2044, 3313, and then 34. What was it?
34, 46 is what I got.
3446. So thanks everyone. This was a fun race. Congrats, Striker, on the win. If you
Thank
are
you.
interested, we do have a pretty fun speedrunning community. All the you check out the speedrunning site. We've got a link to where we've got our kind of community discussion. Love anyone to join. It's a super fun game. Anyone can really pick up and learn pretty easily. So if you're looking for a game to speedrun that's not all about muscle memory, then this is definitely. We'd love to have you. So there's my little plug. But thanks,
Hey.
Pixels for Peace. This has been fun.
Have a good marathon.
I believe next up is Hugh, so shout out to Emerald Alley, and Hugh will be coming up next.
Yeah, it's Hugh Will is the warp list category, so it should be fun. I love that game, by the way.